cover 8 pets per year.
Oh,
But
that's
if
great.
they're physically, we have a little guy, Tom, and his little dog Sadie down in Ruskin, and he is homeless, and he has no income and no proof of income. So we worked with Pet Resource Center in Tampa, and we were able to get him his voucher. And since we knew that he had absolutely no money, we ended up paying the $10 copay. So we will pay the $10 copay because one of the ways to eliminate a lot of our problems is to spay neuter our pets.
All right.
And that would definitely cut down on the amount of dogs and cats going into the county shelter. So we do push that they get their dogs get them sterilized, and we will help with that. And if they call us up and they, like with Beast, when he needed that emergency surgery, there was no question. We just raised the money and we got him taken care of. So we'll cover anything just from the $10 copay to anything up to $500 for whatever medical needs the pets have.
That's great. So do you basically just do these things on a quarterly basis, or would a homeless person be able to just get a hold of you, like you said, the lady called, anytime they may need help?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we go to the quarterly outreach events. The next one's in June, or last one was in June. The next one's in September, and the people that we assist there, we make sure that they get our business cards and everything. And if they need anything in between, we actually helped a lady. We have partnered with a mobile pet vaccination clinic, and so they were able to come to the last outreach with us and do vaccinations on site. So the biggest problem is transportation for the homeless. We can't get them to the clinics.
I see.
Hillsborough County is so large, and the clinics are so spread out that except the vouchers, it's really hard to get them to transportation. So by having a vaccination mobile clinic at our outreaches with us really saves us a step in helping these pets. So a lady actually brought her dog and cat when she found out that we had shot clinic there. She brought her dog and cat back. We got both of them vaccinated. She went home. She lives in a tent in a travel area, and she went back to her tent and she told her mom about it. Her mom's got 2 dogs, and of course, I said, of course we'll help your mom. Just fill out the paperwork and we'll get the dog seen. So a lot of it is a homeless community is a very tight-knit community. They usually room together, camp out together. Mm-hmm. So when we help one, the word spreads pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah. So what type of plans, I guess, do you have for your organization? Do you have plans for, I don't know, maybe more than a quarterly event or different areas? Are they always in the same area? Because as you just said, Hillsborough County is so big. Is there a way for you to spread yourself out somehow and reach those that can't get to you?
We have the outreaches are determined by Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department decides to go. So we usually they spread it out a little bit, but luckily we have volunteers in a lot of different areas. I have South Hillsborough County volunteers, which actually found Tom and Sadie and was able to help them. We've got Lutz volunteers. We have Plant City volunteers. We have Tampa volunteers. So luckily our volunteers are spread out good enough that we're able to get to people that contact us. I don't think we're planning on any outreaches other than the ones that we attend with the Sheriff's Department and the Tampa Police Department. They promote that so well, and they go out into the communities and they promote it. That I think last big event, we had over 350 people 350 homeless people show up.
Wow, that's really great.
So they promote it real well. I think what our vision is to growth is we have been reached out to by the veterans courts, and there's so many veterans that have pets and that they're court ordered to maybe short-time treatment or, incarceration or whatever, but they fail to do that because they don't trust anybody with their pets. Homeless don't trust anybody. They've been failed by a lot of humans, and so they don't want to trust humans very well.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't do what the judge's orders are because they don't trust their pets going somewhere. So we were actually approached this about a year ago, and what we would like to do is partner with area boarding facilities where we could work out a deal, get reduced rates with them, where we could house these pets so that people could get the treatment that they want and still know that their pets are safe. So
Yeah.
we're looking at getting some grants to do something big scale like that, where we can help board more of the animals temporarily just for medical or incarceration type situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, your program is really, really impressive, and do you know if I don't know of anything like that here in Manatee County. Do you know of other counties that have similar programs in Florida?
Not in Florida, no. We
Okay.
get that a lot. We get a lot of Manatee and Polk County will call us and ask us for help, and unfortunately we have to say no just because we're not big enough that we can grow out of Hillsborough County yet.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually it would be great if we could spread out or chapters could open up or whatever. It would be incredible.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, it sounds like you've got it down to a science, and I'm sure every county here probably has some type of outreach
Yes.
that a pet project would be very welcome.
Right.
For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Is there anything I haven't asked you that you'd like to talk about, or just let anybody know how anybody could help or get involved with your organization?
Okay. Well, yeah, we're always looking for volunteers. And like I said, the more volunteers we have spread out through Hillsborough County, the easier we can help people. So if they would like to volunteer, we have a volunteer application on our Facebook page and on our website. We also have we don't receive any funding. We aren't getting any grants yet, so all of our money is raised by either donations or fundraising. So we have a really cool annual Top Golf fundraiser coming up in September that we would love people to show up and support us at. And volunteers are the core of this organization. If we didn't have volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we do. So our volunteers are very, very well respected and very much needed.
Yeah. So we're down to just a few minutes left here. So because of your need and your need for volunteers and your need for donations, could you give everybody the name exactly of your webpage and your Facebook page so they can go on and see if they can help you?
Sure. So the webpage is www.thecommunitypetproject.org, and the Facebook page is the same thing, Facebook.com/Community Pet Project.
All right. I'm really glad that we were able to talk today, because this is a really important program that you do, because, in my eyes, how it trickles down not only to helping the individual that's homeless, but also you're helping the animal, because now it doesn't have to go to the shelter, be surrendered. And, as sad as it is, that leaves another spot for another animal that may need to go there. So we appreciate the work that you do. And I hope that other communities will follow you. They could use you as a guide and start something similar,
Definitely.
So
yeah, we say we're here for the pets. Luckily, the humans benefit from us a lot of times, so it's a blessing.
Yeah, so it's interesting to me that these quarterly events get that many people, because you see people here and you see people there, but they're hidden most of the time, and you don't know that they have all these pets and their true love for these pets. And so this is really, I love this program. I read about it in the magazine and I thought I have to talk to you about it and get the word out for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. So, all right, everybody. So I want to just repeat everything here so you'll know how you can help, because Rhonda needs things like she mentioned: collars and leashes, dog toys, money, donations, grooming things like dry shampoos, they're always welcome. And you can go on their webpage, which is communitypetproject.org. And on their Facebook page is Community Pet Project as well. And you can sign up to volunteer right on their pet page, or I'm sorry, on their webpage. So thanks again, Rhonda, for being with us. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. We definitely appreciate you thinking enough of us to do this for us.
Sure, no problem. So, okay, everybody, it's time to say goodbye. So until next time, remember that a lost pet can't tell anyone where it lives. So please be sure your pet is microchipped and wearing its ID tags. If it is microchipped, be sure that chip is registered and up to date. I'm your host, Patty Giarrusso, and this has been Let's Talk Pets on Society Bites Radio. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, take care and keep your pets safe.